Runner's Garden. We got our scoop waffles.
Yes, scoop waffles. I once tried these in Taiwan. A friend of mine bought them in Starbucks. Yeah, they were.
So they're available here.
I think they are. Yeah.
Don't tell my aunt. She sent me a care package.
Well, this is probably better quality.
Yes.
This is from PA.
Yeah. Sporting a Lehigh shirt today at PA University. You may have the rest of those.
Oh, thank you. And this is how you suggested we warm it up.
That's what it says on the bottom here. Look, there's a
coffee.
picture actually.
Okay, yeah.
Put them on top of your coffee. But we don't have full coffee cups, so I don't think it's going to get too warm.
Tiny bit.
Yeah. They're getting softer though, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one way to test it, is to try.
All right, let's try it.
Good.
Going back to the Nike thing, I put a short up, and one guy responded to my Nike video about the Vaporfly splitting. He goes, "Don't buy Hoka." I'm like, what? This is a Nike video. He's like, "Don't buy Hoka, buy Asics," and then I forgot the model. But I responded back to him. I said, "I love my Hokas, but not for running." Walking around because, let me show you my new racing flat.
Oh my God. This is, I remember you
That's
wore
a Hoka
these
Clifton.
without the sole.
You almost were fooled because this is the bottom of that shoe.
Oh, what is all this here?
Yeah, look at that. There's even Chinese right here, so you can tell this part was made in China.
Yeah.
And I have to look up what this, was it
Vidona.
Yeah, that must be some kind of plastic.
It's a sole. It says here, it's insole.
Insole. I wonder if this, well, this comes out. Yeah, okay, I see.
Okay.
Interesting. So here's the Hoka insole.
Okay.
And then, so this piece, you can actually see through there. See the holes? Yeah. Check out the stitching on there.
Yep.
Do you think it's machine? Yeah.
I would say it's probably a machine, not hand stitch.
Hand stitch? Yeah, that would take a while. And you can just see the dimensions. I wonder if these are hand cut or stamped because they're very uneven.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep.
Yeah. Because you have so many sizes of shoes, you wouldn't make a machine for each, a press for each size. I think this is hand cut.
Yeah. I would like to know
machine stitched.
how they make these shoes because it would be interesting to take a tour of a shoe factory in China or Vietnam.
Yeah, that would be cool. We were just talking about wear patterns, and our wear patterns are completely different.
Right.
I'm definitely heel striker. He is definitely.
I'm more of a mid-foot striker.
Yeah, you can see the wearing there when the grip comes off. Yeah, more healthy.
I'm healthier.
Healthier
But,
with your running.
With
your running
more
is
regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're starting to get back into it, and you even signed up for a race. So I'm wondering if I should sign up and cheer you on.
Sure. Actually, in Taiwan.
Yeah. So these are Hokas too. These are Hoka Clifton 8s. I believe they're the latest version of Hoka Cliftons. And I bought these in Changhua. They cost me, they were pretty expensive, like 5,000 NT. But they've been worth it because I've got over 500K on these.
Yeah.
And I've used them for hiking. I even climbed a couple of 7 heroes in these shoes.
Yeah, okay. But for this and for that,
the one problem with my Hokas and my feet is that I get a blister after a few hours on my big toe on the outside rubs.
Yeah.
So next time I think I need to put something on the toe and see if it would, reduce.
Yeah. Well, you're going to run in other shoes.
I'm going to run in, I have a race this weekend, a half marathon in Zhuolan, which is Miaoli. It's about an hour's drive from Changhua, and I'm going to use my fairly new New Balance 1080s version 12. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, we did a review of those.
Yeah.
Check it out here. Yeah. These, by the way, lasted me well over 1,000K, and I bought these in 2015. Wow. Like it's 2023 now. So I had these for a while. You know, as I said, just like you, I had the same problem. I had a blister on my toe.
Big toe?
My big toe.
On the outside?
These were the ones that I finished the last kilometer. I ran barefoot and carried them.
Okay.
If you remember that.
Yeah,
That's going way back. See, a marathon that I did in the States. Yeah, so they finally fell apart, and I was thinking, I got to show Jesse this, because it's kind of just interesting to look at some of the, you know, the writing that's in there. That's a size. And I think, well, it says MS 7.5C, and it says WS 8.5C. I have no idea what that means.
Might be width and size, whatever.
Yeah, and it's interesting, like these lines are... It's very smart, you know. It's so that you can bend.
Right.
It's not a complete foam.
Yeah, it gives
and there's
bit
a
less
line
resistance
on the side here.
Yeah.
It's just cool to see what's in the inner workings. So I thought I'd share them with you. I don't think I would buy another pair of Cliftons. Is there a trail equivalent?
Speed Go.
Oh yeah, I have a pair.
You have that. Yeah.
Yeah, they bother me in the heel. I love them, but I have to use moleskin. Right here.
On the ankle. Next to the ankle.
So you're doing a race in Zhuolan.
Zhuolan.
And you said you did some recon.
I did. I went out there earlier this week to take a look around, sample some Hakka cuisine, drive around the place. It's a village town, not that high, but there are a lot of hills around it. So I think the half marathon will be pretty flat. But if you, of course, I'm not doing a marathon, but if you do a marathon, I think you're going to be doing some climbing.
Yeah, just like our strawberry.
Yeah.
How close is that?
Not far. It's just 8 or 9 kilometers away from the Dahu strawberry marathon. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed I didn't sign up. I was like sitting on the fence. I love strawberries. That's the big draw for me. They give you free strawberries at every aid station. But I was thinking, I've done it. Actually, the half is not that beautiful. It's the full marathon that, you know, you start climbing up on that hill.
Yeah. And I think you would see is it a lake or is it a reservoir?
Yeah, it's a kind of reservoir.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd see that on the half.
You would. Yeah, you would. The half is an out and back. Yeah. But I might save that for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a rainy
day.
And that kind of, in some ways, it kind of cooled you off.
Yeah. And it wasn't hot. You know.
Yeah.
It was a nice day for a run.
My slowest ever.
Give you a nudge. You might want to beat your slowest ever.
Yeah, then you can only go up from there.
Yeah. Well, how about the OFU?
Oh, okay. I should have brought my calendar over and show. We can talk about our routines.
You mean our training routines?
Yeah, and OFU will be part of that.
My training routine is basically trying to get 30 to 35 kilometers per week in for running, and if I can get over that, that's icing on the cake. And I also, try to get around 10 or 15 kilometers on top of that walking. So an average week for me would be around 40 to 50K.
Oh, okay. And then you bike.
And I bike maybe once or twice a week. I'll bike. Yeah.
And too cold for swimming.
Too cold for swimming, but I'm going to start swimming in this vacation because, as you know, I'm going to go to a beach. The hotel I booked has a swimming pool. So I hope to start getting into swimming while I'm in Thailand, and then when I come back to Taiwan, maybe I can keep
going.
Yeah.
Going. Well, it's certainly hot today.
It is warm today.
Long sleeve shirt. I shouldn't have.
Yeah. I heard it's going to get up to 30 tomorrow.
Oh my God.
And then it's
going to go down. Yeah. So training program. I am doing 50K. I join the challenge every month for 50K of walking.
Oh, that's nice.
Probably about half of which I do with my wife. The other half is just warm-ups for runs. And I found a free training program. I think it's through Runner's World. I just typed in like 3-day-a-week running. And it's really interesting. I was telling you earlier that it's Tuesday for speed.
Okay, it's a speed.
And then Saturday, Sunday, because most people have time on Saturday and Sunday. But I think there's genius in that because I think it's good to run the second day on tired legs. It gives you, gets you used to, if you're only able to do 3 days.
Yeah.
Right? Stacking up 2 days in a row.
Yeah. And then you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to recover before you do longer runs.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
I do have things like leg workouts.
Okay.
I lift
All right.
twice a week.
Okay.
Yeah. At least 30 minutes. The other day was like 45 minutes. What is it called? Beach body. I have to kind of curtail it because, like, for instance, I use one weight for one side and a lighter weight for this side because of my shoulder impingement when I do shoulder days. Yeah, or even chest days. I have to sometimes, when I get to the heavier weights, I have to lighten the load on this side. So maybe I'll walk around, I'll be like, have this huge side. I don't know what's going to happen.
And this side will be flabby.
Yeah.
This side will be all bulked up.
Yeah.
Superheroes, you know.
Well, maybe a villain.
A villain. Oh, okay.
Well, you're not specifically following a plan. You're just going by feel.
Yeah, and I'm trying to take it easy. I think I need some downtime. You know, after this half marathon, I will have about 8 weeks before my next marathon, which I've signed up for middle of March. So I want to give my body some rest while I'm traveling. Maybe just try to run a couple of kilometers a day. When I come back, hopefully all the small aches and niggles and so on will be gone and I can start building up again.
Yeah. Like how many marathons per year now?
1 or 2. You know, I have done 8 marathons in, I guess, around 7 years since I've been running, or 8 years. So, I mean, it would be nice if I could get 1 a year until I'm, 65 or so, right? So I could get maybe 10 to 15 marathons. But if I can do 2, like 1 in the spring, early spring, and then 1 in the late December or early December, I could get 2 in a year. That would be nice. First one in March, right? Or February.
Oh, if you're talking about calendar year.
Calendar year.
Calendar
yeah,
year.
So next month or the March, we're now in January. So
and then
March,
it gets too hot after that.
it starts getting pretty hot. So marathon, for me would be out of the question when it's 25, 26, 27. And the sun in Taiwan is very strong.
Yeah.
I mean, I was out the other day and it felt like summer, It felt like summer in January.
And then, but if you do one in December, your training program is going to have to start still in the summer, like in September.
Yeah,
So you're still going to be getting some very warm.
I'll do treadmill workouts
Yeah.
and maybe, go to the track in the evenings,
That's-
around 5. If I'm not working, I can go in around 5 when the sun's
Sunday,
not so
you could
bad.
go early.
Yeah, or late. Or late. For me, I know you're busy on Sundays, but me and my Sunday afternoons are usually free.
Yeah. Mine is too.
Oh,
Now.
Really? When did that change?
I'm usually, as long as I get back by 3:30, sometimes 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in
maybe
the
we
summer,
can.
that's still too hot.
Yeah.
But now the winter is 2 o'clock. It's not too bad.
Yeah. So maybe we can link up again for some.
Sure. Well, why don't we do some runs together before the OFU?
OFU, the Old Folks Ultra.
Yeah. This time we're doing it a little bit differently. All right.
Yeah.
So-
more like a biathlon.
Yeah. So I was thinking, if we want to get over 43, we could try to do I'm just throwing out some figures and you can give me your opinion. 25 to 30 by bike.
Yeah.
And then maybe 5 walking and another 10 running.
Yeah, that's doable for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
That sounds fun. Yeah. Hopefully we can get Jeremy involved again.
Well, he would probably definitely join us for a bike
Yeah.
ride. I don't know if he would be up for a run or both. I don't know how much time he would have on a Sunday.
We were talking first week of February.
Yeah. After I get back, I think it's time to start. Yeah.
Adding some mileage.
Adding some mileage.
Try to throw in some sights.
Oh yeah.
Around Changhua, we hit the Sky Bridge. We always hit the Buddha.
Yeah. Maybe we can sneak into the
Slot Canyon.
Slot Canyon, but
That would be. Yeah, if we can get some really off-road, because we always
Yeah.
do, right?
Yeah.
We like to have a lot of different surfaces. And usually the stadium is like our transition
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
or brake.
We haven't worked out the details, but we'll figure something out. Yeah. What about the 7 heroes?
Yeah, the Uwe Wolves.
Or you want to save that for another time?
Well, we've talked about it extensively.
Okay, all right.
But when do you think we could do those?
Well, I was thinking the first one would be Wuo, because Bashan would be a longer day, so we probably need more light. You know, it would give us
do that in
maybe April,
closer to summer.
Yeah. So I think we should do Wuo way first.
I saw some video on that. That's gnarly.
I've done it. I won't recommend bringing a hiking stick.
Yeah. Well, if you collapse it.
Well, if you collapse it, yeah. But you know, I was scrambling over rocks a lot of the way.
Don't bring a hiking stick, probably.
I don't know. You might be able to use it 30% of the time.
Okay.
40% of the time.
And then you'd have the problem of having to stow it and bring it out again.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I may not use one when we do it. And
gloves.
Gloves. Problem with Wuo is that there are very little viewpoints.
Views.
Yeah, you don't get rewarded for your hard work like you do with Dongbaoshan and
it's just climbing on rocks for 5 hours.
And using ropes. I mean, you have to use ropes.
And I imagine going down is also tough. I mean, you got to find your footing.
Yeah. I found going down better than going up. Yeah, just because it's a very steep hike.
Yeah, that's how it was at the front peak.
The front? Oh, you mean
Oh boy, so that was just in itself was like 2 hours, and so
you mean from
the front peak?
Oh, the front peak of Yusan.
So how does that compare to? So that would be like double that.
Yeah, it's probably around.
As far
I can't remember. Yeah. It's tough. Always the toughest.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah. All right. So that one. When will we do that?
Let's shoot for, maybe we could do it like
late March.
Yeah, or late March. So then we wouldn't do Bashanshan until like May.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
In March, that would be good, and then a month off.
Yeah. In the summertime, we could do some of the other higher altitude, like.
Well, Jialishan is supposed to be a fantastic hike.
Is it really high though? Cause
it's 2,200.
Oh, because I was thinking it's summer. It would be nice to get up into.
Yeah. Well, you'd be cool up there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so it's high enough.
Well, you know, in the forest, you got the shade and you got the breezes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you don't get in the big city.
Mm-hmm.
Jolly would be a good summer hike. You know.
And that's where.
That's in Miaoli.
That's in Miaoli as well.
So that's a full day hike too. I mean, it's like a 2-hour drive on some pretty narrow roads, from what I've been told.
Pick or no pick?
Keep on
falsetto,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
yeah.
And it's pretty hard to touch, but yeah, I just enjoy singing it.
Yeah, it sounds cool with the percussion.
I tried. Did I? I don't know if I kept beat. Though. I got a little excited in the middle. Oh, what am I doing?
We were out on a date in my daddy's car. We hadn't driven very far. There in the road, straight ahead. Car was stalled, the engine was dead. Couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. Never forget the sound that night. The screaming tires, busted glass. The painful scream that I heard at last. Oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good. So I can see my baby when I leave this world. When I woke up, the rain was pouring down. There were people standing all around. Something warm going through my eyes. Somehow I found my baby that night. I lifted her head, she looked at me and said, "Hold me, darling, just a little while." I held her close, I kissed our last kiss. I found the love that I knew I had missed. Now she's gone, even though I told her tight. Lost my love, my life that night. Oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good. So I can see my baby when I leave this world.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.